All right, guys, so this is the second of the open AI or the AI trainings that I'm going to be providing for you guys inside of the How to Conquer the World with AI training. Now, I'm extremely excited to be producing these for you guys. Some of these are going to be really long lessons. Some of them are going to be really short lessons. This is going to be a short one. And I'm going to show you a real life example of how you can use OpenAI's chat bot, the Chat GPT. Use that app to find opportunities for outreach, find angles that you can use when you're reaching out to people. I don't want everyone to copy and paste this method. Obviously, this isn't going to work. You do get rate limited on OpenAI, so you can only do so many of these requests at a time. But I want you to use the principles of how I'm using it to inspire you to create even better ways to use it for yourself. Now, what I'm doing is going to be kind of focused through the lens of copy outreach or outreach for your copywriting, but you can use this same principle for your own writing for the stuff you're doing further. So let me go ahead and share my screen and I will show you what I am talking about. All right. Boom. All right. So you should be able to see my screen now. We've got ChatGPT pulled up here, and we've got my swipe file pulled up. So this is a swipe file. I've subscribed with this email account. I've subscribed to like a million different newsletters. I never, ever read this stuff, but I do every so often when I'm working on an email project. I pop in here, check subject lines, I'll find stuff to break down. And for example, I'm going to use this as an example to show you maybe a way you could do some outreach. So let's say you sign up to this Coach Mandler. I honestly have no clue who this guy is. I don't remember any of his stuff. It's probably really good, but let's pretend we wanted to look at his email and try and reach out to him. So he's got this email where he sent out, lose the holiday fat this week. He's got this little angle, sends people to this program, a 7-day fat flush. I haven't even read this entire email. So I'm going to show you how you can play around with ChatGPT to work with this. So I'm going to say, just really quickly, I'm going to say what problem or let's say what ways could I improve this email? And I'm just going to copy and paste this email inside of ChatGPT. Oh, it doesn't like me. Let's see if we can redo this again. Let's see. Okay. How can I improve this email? There we go. It's naming a refresh. Here are some suggestions from improving this email. And he's going to give a bunch of, like, this chat program is going to identify some potential places where you can improve this email. Now, this is fun. You could turn around and immediately email this guy and say, hey, I have, and I don't know how many it is, like 3, 4, maybe it's 7. Let's pretend it's 5 ideas. I have 5 ideas to, like, I see 5 major ways that you can improve this email to get better results. One of them is this. The other 2 are really interesting. Would love to tell you more. Let's set up a time to talk. You can literally use this insight at scale to improve this guy's stuff, right? We've got a bunch of stuff. So it has consider revising the tone, provide more information, consider adding personal anecdote, avoid using language that can be perceived as judgmental sharing. And again, some of this is bias, right? Like OpenAI has some bias to it. All AI has bias to it. But we've got actual things you could suggest to help improve this. Now, I'm going to show you some other things you can do with ChatGPT to reach out or work with this guy. I'm going to say improve this email by adding a engaging question to the beginning. I'm literally going to paste the same email. Again, this is just copy and paste. Here's the email. And ChatGPT is going to improve this by adding an engaging question at the very beginning, which is actually kind of similar to the original one. Yeah. Basically, it's the same thing. Like, hey, eat too much ham, whatever. How about Christmas cookies and fresh baked pies? Me too. So it's basically the same thing. It's actually pretty similar. Yeah, so it's fairly similar to the original thing because there was a question, but we can do other things with it too. We can say add a metaphor to this email and change the tone to be more bold. Let's just, again, this is just playing around with some of the capabilities here. So I'm going to revise this, and I've added to add a metaphor and change the tone of the actual writing itself. Hey, are you feeling like you've been hit by a holiday food truck? Don't worry, we've all been there, but it's time to take control and get back on track. That's where my 7-day fat flush comes in. Think of this as a reset button for your body. It's not a crash diet or a gross juice cleanse. It's a simple, easy to follow plan that will recalibrate your T levels and get your body back into fat burning mode. Trust me, I use it after every holiday splurge and it works like magic. So if you're feeling bloated, unhappy about your gut this morning, or if you've gained a few pounds over the weekend, click the link below to take charge and lose the holiday fat. Boom. So this is an example of how you can just literally have this give you an improved version of this. I could turn around and email this guy back, hey, I looked at your email. I thought it was good. I had a couple ideas of how you could work in a metaphor to get to drive greater engagement, as well as change the tone to make it a little bolder and drive a lot more conversions. If you want to take a look at it, again, you can use this to help enhance, create free value. I personally don't think that the copy here is perfect. I don't think as a human being, it doesn't feel like that authentic. It doesn't feel that compelling. His actual email isn't terrible. It feels like a human wrote it. This feels like a perfect little AI wrote it. You want to add a little level of human touch to it. I would probably rewrite this, change some of the words here to make it feel a little more human. But this is a really good example of how you can quickly and easily identify opportunities inside of an email. I update it, improve, and work in new things. You can have it add quotes, add metaphors, change the tone. You can even have, okay, make the email sound like, let's see here. William Shakespeare wrote it. Let's see if we can do this. It changed it to Old English, right? You can change the tone, you can change the voice. And it's actually kind of fun, right? Like you can do some pretty fun things with this. I've had it write emails. I sent one out today to you guys that I had it write for you. Completely just like, hey, here are some things. Tell the students what they should do about AI, and it wrote the entire email. You can use this. Again, this is an example of how you can use this to improve your own stuff. If you have an outreach email or you have your own writing that you're trying to improve and you're not really sure how to improve it, you can throw it in here, ask it how it would improve it or what things it would change. You can have it do all sorts of stuff. Basically, it's a quick way to get some quick improvements from your stuff. The thing is, though, it's not perfect. This copy that it spits out is not perfect. You still need to, as a copywriter, step in and improve it. But it can be a tool to help you find new opportunities, find things to change, work in things, test out new ideas quickly, and then take what it learned, like the output, and then go in and use it and improve it as yourself as a human being, right? But here's an actual physical example. So you can start using this inside of your outreach. I imagine I could say, give me 3 compliments about this email. And I'm literally I'm gonna post his email in there, and we're just for the fun of it. Let's see about this. Let's see if it actually can come up with compliments. This email is clear and easy to stand. It provides a solution for those who have overindulged. Email includes specific details about the 7-day, like boom, there you go. I got 3 compliments that I can use, probably with a little bit of adaptation, but I've got compliments. You can literally use this tool to speed up your thinking. It's like you can outsource some of the low-level thoughts or low-level things you need to do as a copywriter. You can outsource it to this bot. Now, this bot will rate limit you. You can only ask a certain amount of questions per hour. So you want to make sure that the quality of your questions are really good. You want to include as much stuff as possible. Like I did that one where it's like include a metaphor, change the tone to make it more bold. You can give it a whole list of instructions and it can do it all at once. That way you don't get rate limited as well. But the chat GPT or the chat bot for the OpenAI thing, fantastic tool, fantastic thing to use. Here's one example of how you can use it to identify problems inside of copy or inside of writing and to create new versions on the fly really, really quickly. So use this tool, use this. I'm going to probably be showing you a million more ways to use this tool. I'm going to be showing you a million more ways to use the other types of AI that exist. Tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you one about how that's going to help you make it really easy for you guys to create extremely disruptive Facebook ads. But yeah, so there's some fun things in store here, but this is a fun tool that you guys can use. Fun little lesson. Use this, but when you see me using the tool in a certain way, I want you not just to use it that way, but find other ways that you can use it based on what I've showed you. This is a chance for you to practice some divergent thinking and some creativity based on the example that I'm providing for you here. So use this, start using AI. It's going to change the world, and we are going to be the ones who use it to dominate the online marketing space because we're getting ahead of the game. So guys, it's been good. I'll talk with you guys again tomorrow with some more AI tips and tricks and tools and techniques.